What's going on, y'all? We are out here today on the Old Town Autopilot 120, and today we are chasing some giant fish. We're gonna be out here looking for some bull reds, tarpon, jack crevalle. All of that is kind of coming through right now, and I'm hoping we can get on some. So y'all stay tuned, see if we can go find them. All right, so the lure that I'm gonna start throwing today is the X-Wrap Magnum Explode 130 by Rapala. I'll talk more about my entire setup a little bit later on. Let's see if we can locate some fish first. Oh, I'm on. First cast. That is not feeling like a jack though, or redfish. Sail cat. I'm on. That's not feeling like a bull red, a jack, or anything else. That might be a sail cat. See what we got. Got a lot of sail cats in the area, y'all. Yeah, just as I suspected. All right, calm down. Yes, these catfish do tear up some poppers. All right, dude, see ya. Well, that right there is not the intended species. Y'all see what it did to my line right here. Just completely slimed it. That is some nasty stuff right there. Anyways, we're about to rip it back out there, see if we can get something a little bit better than that. There are people out there that say sail cats are edible. I've never eaten them before. I don't really know. To be honest, I don't think I intend on trying any. So we're gonna get back on the hunt here. Come on, got to be something hanging around these pogies. On. That's not gonna be a sail cat, I don't think. He exploded on it. If that is a sail cat, I'll be surprised. It's feeling like one now, but he launched on it. Giant sail cat. All right, so we threw that popper a ton, and I think we caught like 5 or 6 sail cats. Really crazy. I mean, the sail cats are just all over the place. The pogies are there, which is what brings in those bull reds, jacks, tarpon, all sorts of other stuff. But we're just not really seeing anything right now. The sail cats are so thick. We're gonna move on into a marsh system, and we're gonna try to target down on some slot reds. All right, we're entering these creeks now. I'm just gonna be throwing the Southern Salt Hoodwink White Minnow of Death. This is our own personal lure right here. I will link them down below if anybody wants to check them out. That's what we're going to be using, and we're just going to work our way into these creeks. That sun will get out of y'all's eyes in just a minute though. Got him. There he goes. Oh, there he's running now. Come here. Whew. I don't think he's a giant redfish, but that's feeling. Oh, flounder. I thought that was a red the whole way. Stud flounder. Put the brakes on. Only got us a stud flounder, y'all. I'm sitting there thinking I got a redfish. Oh, what a catch. Boom. Well, look at there, y'all. That is a stud flounder, and that is our first fish of the morning, first decent fish of the morning. We've caught ladyfish, a ton of sail cats, moved into these creeks, and our first fish is a really respectable flounder right there. Man, my goodness, what a fish. We have been on a flounder kick lately and actually decided to do something a little bit different today and go target other species. And for some reason, I just can't get away from these guys, but that's okay. That's a good problem to have right there. We're gonna pop him on a measuring board. I got a feeling he's over 18. Whew, right there at it, 17 3/4, and just as fat as can be. Man, what a fish. What a fish. Well guys, we're gonna put this dude in a box, and looks like we got dinner tonight. Be doing a catch and cook for y'all, and throwing this flounder on the grill. All right, y'all, well, it is getting super shallow. I'm just about stuck in the mud right here. Tide's falling out, so we're gonna get out of this marsh system, and we're gonna go try to target some more flounder and some speckled trout. There's a rock jetty right around the corner here, so we're gonna hit that rock jetty and see if we can put some more flounder in the boat. So while we're heading out of here, I'm just gonna show y'all the setup that we're using real quick. So this is a Chubby Rods 7.2 medium fast action. I will link this rod down below in the description. I can't recommend this rod enough. It is my favorite rod. Then I got a Shimano Corrado 150. That's the reel that I'm using. And then I got 15-pound Suffix 832 braid to about a 5-foot fluorocarbon leader, 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, and I am just using a 1/4 ounce screwball jig head, as well as that white Middle of Death Hoodwink right there. All right, y'all, well, it has been pretty dead here today in the marsh. It's about 10 o'clock now. The whole purpose was to come out here and try to target some bigger fish. The wind was kind of kicked up out of the north, which kind of has the tide blowed out a little bit in this marsh system, but we didn't see any tarpon, jacks, or bull reds busting. We did throw a topwater popper and caught a ton of sail cats on just about every cast. Decided to move into the marsh system where I hooked up on a big ladyfish and then finished out with that flounder. We then bounced around to a bunch of different other areas and really didn't get on another good bite, but we're gonna go ahead and head back to the house now, and I am going to do a recipe with that flounder that I have never put on this channel before. At least I don't think I have, and it's one that my wife loves, my family loves. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the house, cook up that flounder. Y'all see how this thing comes together. All right, we are back at the house now. This is that flounder that we caught earlier. We might not have caught a whole lot of fish, but the one that we did get is a good one. We're gonna make an awesome meal out of this guy. But we're gonna go ahead and clean this guy up. I'm gonna show y'all how I clean flounder. And I'm gonna be using my brand new sword knife. I've been seeing a lot of other people using these knives, and I had to see what the fuss is about. I've used this a couple times now, and I've got to tell you that I am super impressed. But we're gonna go ahead and get into cleaning this flounder. So we're just gonna come in here behind this fin, and I'm just gonna run that knife kind of at an angle back towards his head, just like that. And then from there, I'm just gonna turn my knife down, and we're just gonna run on down his back, kind of keeping it shallow. I just use the tip of that knife to kind of outline my fish first. Just like that. Nothing you need to get carried away with, worry about doing too fast. But once you get started, kind of get that knife in there, get it running along those bones. Just like that. Right, and then once I get to the end, I just go ahead and poke through my flounder come out the back side just like that. So from there, we just kind of open it up the rest of the way. Just like that. Just kind of keeping that knife flat, coming down that fish right there. And that right there is one of our fillets. We are going to be taking that off of the skin right there. Now we're going to go ahead and take this flounder off of the skin. Just get that knife started. And that is our beautiful flounder fillet right there. I am gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the bottom side, get my two fillets here, and yeah, we're gonna be ready to cook. But y'all check it out. I'm gonna put a link to these sword knives down in the description. I am absolutely loving it. They keep an edge like nobody's business, and they come to you razor sharp. So loving the knife. If y'all want to pick one up, just head over to the description, check out the link. And yeah, let's head over to the back porch, cook us up some flounder. All right, so our flounder's cleaned up now. Y'all check out this beautiful fillet right here. I mean, just as white and beautiful as can be. But we are going to be whipping up a flounder meunier today. Pretty much sticking to what it should be, with the exception of one thing. The recipe would normally call for lemons. I didn't have lemons, I had limes. So rather than just running out to the store, I'm going to use what I got. But check it out. It's going to come together with just a few ingredients. We got our fish. We got a little bit of flour right here. Our limes. Some seafood seasoning. I'm using Chef Perdone Seafood Magic. A little bit of minced garlic. And then a little bit of unsalted butter. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get my burner going real quick. Get a little heat going to the pan, just like that. And I'm gonna turn that to about medium. And then to that, I'm just gonna put half a stick of butter down there. I'm gonna be doing a real quick fry on this flounder using butter. So half a stick of butter going in. While we're waiting on our pan to heat up, we're gonna go ahead and prep our flounder. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put a little bit of flour down on a plate. Then what we're gonna do, go ahead and season our flounder with our Chef Paul Perdone Seafood Magic. Excellent stuff here. And we're gonna lay that face down in the flour. Making sure, kind of, you know, shift it around a little bit. Make sure that that bottom side gets nice and coated with flour. And then we're gonna go with the top side, season it. And then we're just gonna do a little flip. Do the same thing on this side. Make sure that we're nice and coated. Anything that was left behind, just sprinkle a little bit of flour on your bare fish. Just like that. All right, and we're gonna lay that right there, let our butter get melted down. We're getting a nice good fragrance coming off of our butter right there. Nice sweet little scent coming off. You see the bubbles coming up. Believe it's ready. Just gonna go ahead and take that fish and lay it down, fry it up. That's probably gonna take, I don't know, somewhere between 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Been rolling for about 4 minutes or so. I'm just gonna flip it, check my other side. All right, we're gonna let it go just a little bit longer. All right, we should be getting close to flip. We've gone about 5 minutes. And we just take that. Did we flip without it falling apart? Oh yeah, oh yeah. That smells amazing, y'all. All right, we're gonna let that go for about 3 to 5 more minutes, pull it off, fix our sauce, be ready to eat. Check on our fish right here. Kind of see how it's kind of just flaking apart right there. Yeah, she is ready to go. Just got me a plate of noodles right here. And I'm gonna pick up that fish, just throw it over the top right there. And I'm gonna set that in the oven real quick while I prep our sauce. All right, real easy here. We're just gonna kind of move that around, make sure nothing stick to the bottom and too burnt. We're gonna leave everything in that pan right there. We're gonna take 1 whole stick of butter here. Just drop it on in there. Try not to burn yourself like I just did. And then to this butter right here, all we're trying to do is brown it down till it starts to get nice and fragrant. I can't talk today. It ain't gonna take long. It's already taking on the color right there. Pan's a little hot, so we're just gonna go ahead and turn the heat off. Should be able to finish it up right there. And then to that, we're gonna go in with a nice heaping spoon of garlic. Just like that. And then to finish it off, we're gonna go in with 3 whole limes, just squeezing the juice in there. Stir that around just a little bit. So this was not planned. Garrett just showed up. He actually grabbed some Wendy's. I suck as a friend. I should have told him I was cooking some fish, but I am gonna get him to do a taste test while we're here. So we got our flounder over a little bit of noodles, and we're just gonna kind of spoon a little bit of that garlic butter lime sauce over the top of it. Garrett, you want to do the honors, man?
Yeah.
So here we are, moment of truth. Garrett, go ahead and go in, man. Honest now. If there's anything off with it.
You've been lying to these people saying you're not a chef. What's going on?
Is it good?
It's good. Yeah. Yeah, good.
That guy
Got
was
a nice crispy edges to it. Oh yeah. I tasted the lime on that one. That's
good.
That's good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go in for a bite myself. All right, here we go. I'm going in for the thick part right there. Break that up a little bit. A little bit of fish, a little bit of noodles. That is really, really good fish. Probably a little undercooked, in my opinion, but I mean, it's flounder. It could have went a little bit longer, but still really, really good, y'all. If y'all have not tried this, definitely got to give it a shot. It is really, really good. I'm about to go in, finish this up. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all would, leave a like, comment with any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see y'all next time.